Hi everyone, Sarah here from Wayapa Work. Hopefully you've just seen my other video on our Wayapa Work Facebook page and you've come across to tune in to a little bit more on our YouTube channel. So as I was saying on the last video, the sixth day of Wayapa and the sixth element is rain, and we like to honor the importance of rain and how important it is for life itself. As we say, water is life, and to really honor it is to know and understand the different directions it comes from, the fact that it precipitates up, and so therefore we need to have clean environments so that the rain falling on us is clean and not toxic, and which is kind of important. The rain is also really cleansing. It's so cleansing. I know where we are at the moment in Victoria in Australia that we haven't had much rain in the last week, and the energy around is getting a little heavy. It's getting pretty intense. So a good cleansing rain is probably just what we need to get rid of some of that energy and do the cleansing that it does. And Jamie did mention yesterday on this YouTube that I was going to talk a little bit about my own personal journey. If you hear some crying, it's the Wayapa Work dog, Rafi. He's not happy that Mum isn't paying him any attention at the moment. So, but I just wanted to talk about last week. It was a pretty important week for me. The new moon was affecting me pretty badly. It was getting me just feeling really intense, really agitated, and a good friend of mine, Katrina, who heads up Essential Core, check out her Facebook page. As she said on her Facebook page about this new moon, it's going to leave you bare. It's going to make you want to look at everything, all your old stuff, and just lie naked, and metaphorically, and understand your story. And I guess last week was important to be reflecting on that, because last week I actually celebrated 4 years of not drinking alcohol, for as long as I can remember. From the time I was 14 and a half, I had a really, really unhealthy relationship with alcohol. I used it as a numbing agent. I used it to celebrate. I used it because of boredom. I used it in so many ways. But basically, it was because I was disconnected. I had spent a lot of time trying to do all sorts of different modalities, wellness modalities, trying to heal myself from trauma that I'd suffered, and all of them were beneficial, all of them, and I'm very grateful to those. But I was still searching. I was still looking for something that would make me feel whole, and I couldn't work out why I wasn't feeling that way. And I was using alcohol to numb that feeling of emptiness that was inside of me, to numb that feeling of disconnection that I had and just couldn't break free of. And it wasn't until Jamie showed me Wayapa that I realized that the thing inside of me, that emptiness or that void, was because I had disconnected myself to a relationship with Mother Earth, and understanding that I had purpose and I had belonging to the world, to nature, to everything around us, and all of the elements that we talk about. And so it's not coincidence that Wayapa came into my life, just over 4 years ago, and last week I celebrated almost 4 years of sobriety and clarity, because when I realized that I was disconnecting myself from everything, from that feeling of purpose and that feeling of belonging, and understanding my place on this planet and in this universe, then I was able to put two and two together and realize that I was worthy. And I realized that I'd been unhappy and unhealthy for a long time, and that alcohol was a huge part of that, and that I need to make better choices, and I needed to listen to my spirit and understand that I needed to give up the thing that was numbing me, which was the alcohol, and making me, I was making really poor choices in my life as a result of that, of alcohol. And so with Wayapa, that I practice every single day, I put the work in. And you have to get wellness. You have to put in the work. And it takes time, and it takes lots of steps, and sometimes it's steps going forward, and sometimes it's steps going backwards. But it's all part of the journey. And it's really important to acknowledge that it's a journey, and to acknowledge that as long as you keep trying, as long as you keep trying to put one step in front of each other and trying to be the best version of yourself for no other purpose than for you, for your own well-being, and for your relationship, and that connection that I now have with nature and the world around me, and the environment around me, because it's not just going out bush, it's about being in my backyard, which we are now, and connecting to the space, connecting to everything around me. It's about when I go into the city and being able to still feel the presence of Mother Earth, and knowing that I still belong and I still have purpose. And I am so grateful for Wayapa coming into my life and giving me that clarity and that connection and that wellness. And I'm so grateful for the amazing Indigenous knowledge that Wayapa is based on, and I will continue to learn, and I'll continue to seek greater and greater understanding. And that's the beauty of Wayapa, is that you never stop learning, you never stop understanding, you never stop having that aha moments, and you never stop sharing it. And I think that one of the reasons that I pushed Jamie to share Wayapa was because I know the value that it gave me in helping me with my life, and helping me become well, and helping give me clarity and connection. And I wanted to share that with everybody else out there who also felt this disconnection. And I wanted to make sure that other people could take steps to help them. And I don't know, I hope that Wayapa helps a lot of people. It might not be for everybody, but it's something that can be practiced every day, and it really does become a lifestyle. And that's a really good thing. And giving that energy back to Mother Earth, you get it back so much. It's just amazing, and you cherish life, and you live in gratitude all the time. And yes, you do have some bad days, there's no doubt about that, because some of the energy is sometimes too powerful, and it knocks you around. But as a whole, it's pretty awesome. So that's enough about me, and enough sharing, because it's 9 minutes now, so I'm always telling Jamie, shh, cut, enough, so I better do the same. So thanks for listening, thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, thank you so much for your support, we so appreciate it, and thank you for helping us share messages of Wayapa. We'll see you tomorrow on day number 7.